Hello and welcome back. In this video I will give you the spine of this course, the general outline, the roadmap that we've been talking about in the video on our objective for this module. Here is where we will be talking about this, where we'll create that. So we start out with preparation, then we come to the learning itself, and then we come to integration. This is like kind of the three-step process. So we prepare well so that the learning can actually happen in a very intense and in a very deep way, so that we retain it, and then also to integrate it so we don't only focus on efficient and effective learning, but also integrate those things in our lives so we actually do see some real changes and some real results. So without further ado, let's start. We start off with masterful preparation, and the goal is structure and clarity. In the first module, we came to know our goals and our motivations. This is what we did in the module before. In this module right now, module 2, it's all about learning the structure of the course. So while we learned in the first module where we are going and why it's so important to go that way, now we really see like the structure, kind of the path we are going on. Do you follow like the logic of this outline? I believe you do. So this is masterful preparation of module 1 and 2. Furthermore, of masterful preparation is the goal of mental understanding, which comes after the structuring. So after we have the structure, now we mentally prepare ourselves for the deep emotional work that will follow after that. So our starting point is the unaliveness, which needs to be appreciated in order to be really truly successful in our endeavor to find fulfillment for our lives, to change them, change our lives, and to find true fulfillment. So we need to start out with appreciating where we are, and this is what will come right after this video. Furthermore, in module 3, we will learn about what's actually going on, our major challenge, our major obstacle, and the human journey that we're on. And we will realize that every one of us is on the human journey, kind of corresponding with the archetypical human journey, like the general human journey, just in a particular, very specific, highly personal fashion. And to come to understand that is also part of the masterful preparation, so that we mentally understand what is actually going on, so we do not feel lost anymore or feel like wrong in any kind because we behave the way we do. We see that everybody else is on the same basic human journey. It's just a different nuance of expressing that. So in this way, we're not different from anybody else. We just express it a different way. And to see that really aids, to recapture that quickly, to start off with appreciation of our unaliveness, and then to see that all of us are on the same human journey. So, in module 4 to 7, we want to start to listen to our hearts. And the goal is that we really feel internal changes, that we feel the internal changes. While we had gained mental understanding in the preparation and clarity and structure in order to learn efficiently, it is now about encountering real, deeply felt emotional changes. And we go through 4 modules, and this is really the, I don't want to say the backbone, because the backbone is the structure, that we have in this module, but really like the substance of the content of this module. We want to go deep into our emotions, the most important element that I believe, the body, the gate to life change. How do we utilize our body to become more alive and to make those changes in our lives? The treasure below the surface in module 6. We will talk about the deeper sentiment of fulfillment and what do we need to actually find true fulfillment. Something that's different than joy and happiness, but like fulfillment, where you feel like everything is okay the way it is. How we do that is the entire agenda of module 6. And finally, module 7, the inner guidance, our intuition. And those 4 things comprise the 4 feelings that they are. Feelings are everything, everything that you can feel. That's the intuition, the body sensation, the emotions, and the deeper sentiments. All those things you can feel, kind of perceive with your feeling properties of your entire system. And while we were starting to listen to our hearts in module 4 to 7, in Module 8, it is not about following our heart. Now that we've listened, we know what our heart suggests, and now we can follow that and really making life-altering decisions. Because here's the truth. We can do as much internal practice as we want, but we can go only so far with it. We need to take action, and we need to do actively something to see our life unfolding, to see that our life circumstances actually do change. And this is what we're going to do in Module 8. So, furthermore, now it's time for masterful integration. As I said, first we prepare the masterful preparation, then we learn, do the deep emotional work, and now it's time for the integration. So you really take it home, the learnings that you made, so that you do not end up at the end of this course and wonder, well, and know what I'm doing with that. So to prepare yourself for integration, for taking it home, for going forward on that. So in Module 9 and 10, we will talk about the pitfalls and the road towards fulfillment. And the goal here is really felt external changes, where we used to feel and learned to feel real emotional internal changes in Module 4 to 7. Now it's about feeling and seeing and creating real external changes. So we actually see, not only do I feel different about myself, but my life actually changes. Like the life circumstances that I manifest are actually different than they used to be. And for the integration, we want to be talking about the common pitfalls in Module 9, common mistakes and misconceptions. Because one way goes through making all the mistakes by yourself. Another goes by being really smart and learning about the mistakes that another person has made before you. And in Module 10, the final module, we will connect to a higher purpose. We will uncover our own unique capability and ability to provide value, and a benevolent attitude towards society in general, and how to find a life of true meaning and connection. Because, you feel the internal changes and you see like your life is changing, you might end up making more money and, enter the relationship that you want or improve the relationship that you have or whatever that is, but you still need to make some changes towards some meaningful work for yourself. And this is what we will be doing in Module 10. And finally, after all the bonus videos, and the goal here really is to give you additional input. On one hand, for me, because I would like to introduce you to the other areas of my work, so that you can find out for yourself whether you are interested in those as well, and whether you want to go more deep into those and learn more about the other programs that I do have. So, let me suggest an action step before we wrap up this video. And in suggesting this action step, we actually do wrap up this video. So, think of reasons why your unaliveness is appreciable, that you can actually appreciate that, whatever the adjective for that is. Find ways to appreciate your unaliveness. This is the topic of the next video. We want to be talking about why our unaliveness is actually a great ability for us to change our lives, actually a gateway towards a new life, and actually a great opportunity, depending on how we look at that. We can either reject the past, kind of see that everything that used to be was was obstructing the new path that I'm going on now, or we can see that like the old path actually made the soil fertile for the seeds to grow that we put out right now and right here. So come up with your own reasons why appreciating your unaliveness is the way to go, and what ways and what reasons you can find to appreciate your unaliveness. This is what we will be talking in the next video. And please do not skip ahead until and unless you've really done it, because in doing that, the learning will go more deep and you will get more out of this course in general. So, see you in the next video.